Hey peeps, welcome to another video. Today we are doing part 5, part 5 of the quests with the nobles and the witches. I think it's part 5, I'm not too sure, maybe it's like part 6 something. Not too sure, because me and Dakota had like this talk where like she was talking about part 7 and I was talking about part 5 and we had this whole like thing. I'm not too sure, but apparently I'm beginning the parts one, which I'm not too sure about. But anyways, I hope you enjoy, and let's begin. Since we could not enter the archives, I resorted to a more direct approach. I confronted Father yesterday and inquired about the abandoned bailey. His reaction was brutal and alarming. I could barely recognize my own father behind all that rage. If he was a different person. Now he knows what I'm after, but I care not. You and I shall get into that place today, whether he approves of it or not. Yo, good job. Yeah. The abandoned bailey is my brain's getting confused already. It is that closed-off area located in the east part of the castle. According to historians, it used to be a dungeon in the Middle Ages, but it was closed off over a century ago. Was it closed off though? I have managed to obtain the key to the gate. However, it is blocked by petrified light stronger than I have ever seen. I was unable to break it myself. How did you get that key? I borrowed the key from a certain place. My father insists on keeping me in the dark. He leaves me no other choice. Yes. Whatever it is in the Baron Bailey is important more than anything else right now. Come, let's ride to the gate. I've wasted too much time being afraid. Yeah. Bit laggy. That is the gate. As you can see, that petrified light looks very different on the fossils we have seen before. Would you mind taking a closer look at it? This gives me a strange feeling. It almost seems alive. Shit, that is moving, bro. It doesn't seem alive. It is alive. Oh, that's like a heart or something. In any case, Amethysto, we absolutely need to get rid of this before it's too late. Shit, do you see that? What? What the fuck? What am I doing? So you are confirming what I feared. The light is growing stronger day after day, even within the castle walls. Yeah, girl, you ain't safe. Paige, it is high time we make your magic plants stronger. How can we do that? Shall we be off the stage? How can we do that? I cannot explain exactly how it can be done, but Ernst is the best blacksmith in all Manchester. I trust him. What the fuck? I guess at least it's not just turning me off. I don't know which is worse on the phone. It's taking its more time. I also did realise that I'm actually just saying the name wrong. Marchinghurst. And it's Marching Gast or something. Yeah, I read what I see. Unfortunately. What the hell? I guess I'll be back. Okay. Hello. Well, if it isn't Paige, I keep seeing you riding past here and helping out. There is not much I appreciate more than a hard worker. Art. That look on your face, what is the matter? Margaret needs you to improve my lance. I would do anything for Lady Margaret. What? The other day she showed me an old scroll. It was about improving magic lances without any shards. No one has tried this for centuries, but we will do our best. Don't worry, I will guide you the whole time. Of course I got to pick you on. Use the forge. Ooh. Shit. Ooh, that was coughing. Go. We just used it. We did it, well done. Now let me finish this up for you. Some beautiful work, if I dare say so myself. A pity that we need it because of such desperate times. Yes, we get to do this again. That is beautiful though. Yay! Oh, look at her face. Girl is getting tired of this shit, I can tell. A word of advice before you leave. If you ever cross paths with the Duke, never say anything about this lance we forged for you. The situation is bad enough as it is. Bro, I won't be speaking to the Duke. I will be fighting him. Okay? If you ask me, Lady Margaret is our only hope. It will be hard, but I know she will lead us to brighter days. I feel like you got a crush on her, just saying. Just saying. Run along now, and please don't let anything happen to her. Of course. Come on, Amethyst, let's return to Margaret. Time to find out what's in the abandoned building. I know, bro. You got a bit of a crush. I can tell. Oh, shit. Impressive work as always. I knew I could count on you and Ernst to make your Pandora clan stronger. I am afraid of what we will find out on the other side. Whatever Father wanted to keep secret, let us find the truth for ourselves at last. Paige, if you manage to rid us of the defensive light that blocks the passage, I will unlock the gate. Ready, Amethysto? First, let's destroy the fragments. Seriously? No. No. Is there no? I'll do this in first. Okay. Done. Your time, Margaret. Open it. Right. It's ready. It's time. Are you ready? Oh my gosh, you can see the scratches. Oh no, shouldn't it on the other side? This actually reminds me of the last week I so badly, and I hated that nobody agreed with me. Not when I said something. This by Aideen. She ain't here, bro. We must face it. Come on, Paige. Yep. Be a brave girl, Margaret. StarStable, I do love you. Cages, spikes, bones. This horrendous stench. I have no words. Ooh. 2 questions that. What exactly happened here? I dread to think about it. I can only imagine the torment beasts were subjected to here. All these beasts were hunted, caged, tortured, killed even. Did those people do this out of hatred or fear, or was it only for sport? Probably for sport. Their reasons do not matter when the result is this. I feel like the weird thing is, like, this type of stuff has, like, always been in Star Stable, yet nobody liked to think about it, all because Star Stable focus more on children. Well, for the game to be for children. Aww. This is barbaric. Father, how could you allow such a thing? Because your father is evil. Aww. Well, I need to. Aww. It's okay to cry. Oh, I love this so much. I can't. I adore this. I love how Sassy was being more obvious about it too. I appreciate you giving me time to gather my spirits, Paige. I was not prepared for this cruelty. I was. That was my ancestors used to hunt and mistreat beasts. Is known part of our history. However, that tradition was supposed to have been abandoned a long time ago. But this is recent, and it took place right under our noses. How could I have been so blind? I mean, you're probably a child now. I have had enough, Paige. Enough of my father, of his secrets and cruel games. I refuse to be a coward like him, hiding away in his keep. Yeah, you tell him. You can count on me. All this time, I thought the witches were the only ones to blame, and my family is also guilty of so many sins. It is no wonder the witches wanted revenge. Is this why they started the war? Is this even why oh my days. Is this why even the beasts attacked us? I fear so, Margaret. I cannot repair all the damage that has been done. However, I will do everything in my power to change things, no matter the consequences. Sooner or later, I will have to face them. Thank you for helping me be courageous, Paige. We shall speak again soon. Darren. Now, I saw someone here say that marching asked, it just doesn't feel like Star Stable. Which, I kind of disagree with, not agree with. Because I'm just like, that's because you're so blind. See, it's like, this has always been a part of Star Stable, and yet none of you, well, not really none of you, quite a lot of you did not even, think to even see it. That's why it doesn't feel like Star Stable. Anyways, enough of me chit-chatting. We gotta go to those butchers. Abigail? Hi, Paige. Nice to see you again. There's something I want to tell you. Look, you have to realize how hard it is for us to rely on outsiders. We've been burned too many times. But you've done so much good here. We all know it. Thank you so much. Know that I trust you, Paige. I trust you with my life. Oh my name. I trust you too. Me too, you my friend, Abigail. Friend. It has a nice ring to it. Yes, you and I are friends. Oh my gosh, Abigail, I love you. Everything that has happened recently, the war, the blight, all our lost sisters, it's been really tough, but I was taught to hide how I felt. But you've opened my eyes, Paige. Thanks to you, I see that she was wrong, that we were all wrong. Now I know I'm allowed to have emotions and ask for help, and that doesn't make me weak. On the contrary. So I want to open up with you and tell you about the history of the forest and the castle. You and I are going to a place called the Old Watchtower. Maybe you've seen it in the forest before and wondered why it closed off. Well, that watchtower used to belong to us, not the castle folk. There was another hamlet there. It was way before my time, long before the war and the blight. The last war and the blight. There were a lot more witches back then. I've always refused to go there. I couldn't handle it, but I think it's time. The more I think about it, the more it feels right to visit the Old Watchtower with you. We both need to see it. I think I need you there with me, Paige. Of course you do. I'll ask Ilrit Ilwidwish to come with us. They and I have talked about what's there so many times. This means a lot to them too. The old watchtower is west of here, on the other side of the forest, not far from the castle. You'll see why. Don't tell me there'll be freaking gators there too. Okay. Don't tell me there's cages there as well. That'd be kind of really sad. I do believe that StarStable was getting back to a bit darker, even if it was always here. I can only agree on that part, because StarStable was like gamified for the younger. Oh, I did not. What the actual fuck was that? Okay. Yeah, well, StarStable was like gamified for a younger audience for quite a while, and it's getting a bit darker now, even though it was like always here. I mean, if you really look deep enough into the game, you'll kind of see it, because there's like quite a little quest to it as well. But I will shut up now. Here we are. This is harder than I thought. I'm not ready. Yes, you are. When our ancestors were forced to leave this place, they cast the spell to preserve our history and culture. I guess they were hoping to come back here sooner or later. But they never did. No mortal or human has entered this tower for a very long time. But we are here with you, Abigail. Thank you both. Alright, let's go. Is this the same veil as the one by Drawbridge? Not really. It looks similar, but it's rooted in the same Twilight magic, but it's a different spell. Our ancestors sealed the entrance using a password. Just one word. It was passed down to my mother, then to me. But until today, I couldn't bear seeing this place for myself. What was once hidden will now be revealed. Friend. Oh, wow. She kind of reminds me of Kagami from Red Guns, actually. Sorry. I mean, you're kind of a bit glitchy there. It's fine. Stop! My account is face. Oh my gosh. Sorry, they did a bit dirty with that. It's fine. Abigail, what's wrong? Stop. I'm okay. Oh, I love this anyways. Even if that face was a bit... I'm definitely coughing that. I'm imagining how they must have felt being driven out your home just because the enemy wants your kind gone. Abigail, please. Oh my goodness. Yes. This was the largest witch hunt ever. The House of Martinus was allied with the Sixth Hammer, and they went after us with all their might. Sometimes I wonder, how can you be Team Noble? I'm Team Witch forever and ever and ever. This is so sad. But it doesn't matter who started it. Over the course of history, witches have done so many horrible things to them too. This scroll, it shows how life used to be. Stop, there's like actual dragons flying. But not anymore, imagine if like the dragon horses, they were actually like once dragons. Then they were like corrupted and forced into looking like horse. I know that's a little bit dark, but just that fact. Like, they were like disassembled and put into a horse. It's incredible that it has been so preserved all this time, so the stories you and I know, they are true. According to our legends, a group of people came to Europe sometime after the fall of the Roman Empire. They rejected society and settled on the Celtus, or forest hill in Latin. They chose to devote their lives to beasts, and over time learned how to. Somebody would just find the doorbell and how to harness magic, which is more Wolfbergen-Niches, Bendum, Nutzun, I hope I'm saying this right, and many more beast kinds. They all lived together for centuries. When the House of the Martin settled on Jorvik, they built the castle you see today, but all they did was build on what existed before, a sort of sanctuary for witches and beasts. Every stone that you see in the castle foundations was carefully carved and laid by a sister to stand the test of time. The same rocks were used to build this watchtower and our huts. But in the end, we lost the sanctuary. Let's continue. I want to see the hamlet where the ancestors lived. There's more? Well, of course, it's like a whole hamlet, isn't it? Stop, this is so abandoned. I grew up hearing tales. I grew up hearing tales about this view. Can you picture how the forest used to be before the blight? I feel like this looks like one of the photos in Fort Maria. Oh no. Martinez Forest. Witches and beasts had a different name for it. You know, we called it Serene Forest. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this. Like a painting of it in Fort Maria. I've probably been delusional, but you know. Serene Forest, it must have been a vibrant, stunning place. I'm getting the vibes, I'm sorry. Like, what if there's like stories in it in Fort Maria, you know? Although the watchtower itself was closed, some of my kind have reclaimed this hamlet, built new nests. At least it's become a home again. It always speaks in a beast tongue and another man. You don't understand what they say. They seemed overjoyed to see each other. Stop. So cute. Oh, it's crazy. I feel sad, angry, and relieved all at once. The witches that had to flee this hamlet, they never got to feel the hope of being here now, thanks to you, Paige. But truth be told, we're just as much to blame for this as the nobles. They persecuted us during the witch hunt, but my ancestors stopped at nothing to try and harm them as well. Nothing. Beasts have things to a stone for as well. Centuries for aggression and violence, all for nothing. Hey, look what I just found in the hamlet. This hat is different from yours, Abigail. Take it. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's so beautiful. Imagine this, one of my ancestors wore it. I want to see the hat. Who knows, maybe it dates back to the sanctuary. You think? I don't know. But I think you should keep it, Paige, not me. Where would I be without you? I don't want to know. Please, it will mean a lot to me if you accept it. See as a symbol of our friendship. Stop. This so reminds me of Mermaid and Kagami in Breakfast Ladybug, and I'm sorry, and I love it so much.
Huh.
Me and Abigail are like best friends now, so I'm going to need some time on my own after all this. We'll talk soon, alright? Well, I want to see his hat now. Stop. I love this hat so much. Anyways, since now what I have to do is erase the reputation, this will be the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed. Like and subscribe for more. Maybe follow me on TikTok and Instagram. The links are in my store page and Linktree, which are in the description below. I hope you have or had an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.